P&C Maverick with Craig Pretzinger. Fuel for your mind and agency in under 5 minutes.
What's up, elite P&C Mavericks? Craig Pretzinger, back with another tactical grenade from the immortal text of Robert Greene's 48 Laws of Power. Today's wisdom download, Law 25, recreate yourself. Now, I know for some of you, this idea of recreating yourself might sound a bit daunting, maybe even uncomfortable, but stick with me because this principle is all about strategic self-evolution and adaptation to dominate any environment. See, as industry leaders, we can't afford to be static, one-dimensional beings. We have to be masters of constant rebirth and reinvention to stay ahead of the game. The moment you plant your flag as, this is who I am and how I operate, you become stale, predictable, and vulnerable. The greatest power players are always shapeshifters, fluidly molding their persona, skills, and approaches to fit the changing landscapes and seize new opportunities. It's about shedding, limiting identities, and emerging a new and optimized form. For example, maybe your bread and butter was crushing it as a phenomenal producer and rainmaker for years, but then you get promoted into an executive leadership role. If you just tried to keep operating as the smooth-talking closer, you'd fail miserably. You have to recreate yourself as a strategic, visionary, culture architect, big picture operator. Or let's say you built your reputation as a warm, affable, relationship-based agent, but then a new hard-nosed mentality takes over at the carriers. To thrive, you need to adapt, maybe recreating yourself as more of a steely-eyed negotiator who can hang with that energy. The point is, every few years, maybe even continuously, we all need to perform some level of self-analysis and reinvention, asking ourselves, who do I need to become next to elevate higher? What new knowledge, skills, and mindsets do I need to download? It's about consistently hitting the upgrade button on your own operating system so you can flawlessly interface with new environments rather than becoming obsolete hardware. Now, I'm not suggesting becoming some disingenuous, shape-shifting con artist, okay? This is about purposeful integrated growth as a whole human being. It's shedding inauthentic, limiting identities and self-imposed boxes so you can embody the full essence of your potential. For me, some of my biggest recreations happened when I transitioned from being an arrogant, independent go-getter producer to a more inclusive, collaborative leader. More recently, I've been recreating myself as a media-savvy industry voice and thought leader to expand my influence. Each reinvention is uncomfortable at first. It requires deconstructing deeply grooved habits and personas that used to feel safe, but doing so allows you to access new archetypes, new tools, new levels of impact. So never let yourself go stale or get lulled into an outdated self-concept. Mavericks, always be recreating, redefining, and upgrading your assets to reach the next tier. Become a master of your own shape-shifting evolution. Because in this era of exponential change and disruption, the ones with the most agility and adaptive capacity, those are the ones who will not just survive, but become unsculptable titans reigning over the chaos. All right, let this one marinate. I'll catch you next episode as we extract more philosophical gunpowder from Greene's arsenal. Stay unconventional, recreators. Hey there, want to hear more? Join me with my co-host buddy Jason Feltman at the Insurance Dudes podcast or the Insurance Dudes website over at theidudes.com. Please, if you liked what you heard, click subscribe and you'll get the newest episode each time.